And he points out some important things here. And what he's basically talking about is it's not American to target a company. What's American is, well, the American way of doing it is if certain behaviors need to be outlawed, then you target the behavior and then you pass legislation that targets the behavior that applies to everybody, right? That's what about Facebook here? What about, well, Meta, Facebook, Instagram? What about X? What about these other, so what about YouTube? These other social media platforms? I mean, if you ask me, and we don't do a whole lot on social media anymore because of just the Nazism that exists at some of these countries. We prefer to go directly to you through the radio show, through the podcast, through the website, through the email, newsletter, well, our column. We do all, that's how we prefer to communicate with you, because at any moment, these jokers and clowns that run platforms like YouTube or TikTok or whoever can say, no, you're not going to be here anymore. You've broken some rule, which is completely arbitrary and just a joke in many, many ways. But so there's real problems with all these social media companies. The idea that TikTok is the evil one, I think is beyond naive. Folks, we have bad things that are being done in these social media companies across the board. I would say my personal experience that YouTube is the greatest offender for us.
The Donald Trump.
But I think, sorry, that soundbite started to play. But I believe that there's plenty of blame to go around. And then you begin to ask yourself, why target TikTok? Why target just TikTok? Because does it matter to you if you're being lied to and misled and gaslit? Is it different if it's coming from, let's just say that it's TikTok's 100% Chinese owned? Is it worse to be lied to and gaslit by TikTok than it would be by an American company or the NBC Nightly News or CBS or whatever, the New York Times? Is it better to be misled and gaslit because someone's American? How about we focus on that component? Is it worse to have your data stolen by a Chinese company, an American company, a company from South America, Europe, Africa? I mean, isn't it better to just have laws that stop it or that have consequences for anyone who breaks it, whether they're TikTok or not?